You're watching Adorama TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Adorama TV. Today we're going to talk about two things that will make your on-camera flash and off-camera flash so much better. And so normally when you have an on-camera flash, you have this very direct light that's coming straight at your subject. It's very harsh, it goes right into the eyes. And so to soften that light, what most camera manufacturers do is they add a little white card in here, like this guy, and so you can point the camera or the flash up, and you can bounce using this to get a little bit of fill flash or catch lights into the eyes of your subject. Well, what that's doing is it's allowing the light to hit the ceiling and the walls and to bounce and really soften the light. Well, there are two products that I really like that will help you even do that better. The first one is this. This is the Gary Fong Collapsible Light Dome. And what it does is it shoots the light up into this big dome. The light goes into 360 degrees, so it's bouncing off all the walls, the ceiling, and it really just wraps your subject with soft, beautiful light. And the way this is used is you put your flash, you rotate that so that no matter which way you're shooting, this always stays up. And so as you're shooting, you can shoot this way, that way, and that keeps it up, and it makes sure that the light goes in 360 degrees. And I've used this all over the place, and it really makes things look terrific. Now this one is a little bit different than the normal Gary Fong light sphere. What it does is this is a collapsible version. So if you're a traveler, what you can do is you can take this top piece out, stick that in your bag, and then this guy, just hit it, and it collapses and it folds right into your bag, and it's soft and you can bend it and drop it and bounce it and it's not going to break. So this is something that's really terrific for travelers, wedding shooters, and people that are on the go. You can pop it out, pop it back in, and it's a terrific little addition to your kit. Now we have another product here that's a little bit different than the Gary Fong adapter, and what this does is it actually restricts where the light goes. So the Gary Fong is blasting light everywhere to give you soft light. This thing, it actually goes onto your flash. So there's this thing called a speed strap, which is a piece of Velcro that goes right onto your flash, and then the Honel actually Velcros onto that. So once you have this on here, this guy just sort of wraps around. It's got a piece of Velcro right there, and you have this nice snoot. And so what a snoot does is it keeps the light from spilling, and it goes straight to your subject. Now the way that you use this is great if you're using it off camera as a hair light or something where you just want to accent a very specific thing. But I've found that I can actually put this on my camera as well to get some pretty dramatic effects. Now the really neat thing is this has a piece of flexible wire on the front, so you can actually bend this into different shapes and it will stick. And so I'm able to get some really creative vignetting and some things like that. This is a pretty flexible piece of equipment, especially, again, if you're on the go and you need a little bit of highlight for the hair or a specific product or something. This little portable snoot is wonderful. Now, the other thing that this will do is it's pretty flexible. You can actually open this up and you can modify it. And so now what this is doing is it's becoming a large bounce card. And so you tilt this forward a little bit, the light will come and hit this, and then it will bounce and it will soften that light, just like having a little white card that you normally have on the back of your flash, except for this is much larger. So it bounces off the ceiling. This will give you nice, great catch lights. And so it's a really flexible piece of equipment. And when you're done, you just yank it off. Again, it's very soft. It's not going to break. You can throw it into your bag and you're up and running for your next gig. Well, these are two great tools for the photographer that's on the go that needs to shape their lights and make things look terrific. For more information about these products and sample photos and some of the things that we shot, you can see those at the Adorama Learning Center. So go there for more information. And remember, if you have a question about a product that you'd like us to take a look at or a question about photography in general, you can send those questions to me at askmark@adorama.com. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
This episode is brought to you by Adorama TV. Visit the Adorama Learning Center where you'll find photography tips and techniques, links to the gear used in this episode, and related videos. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. And the next time you're in New York City, visit our store located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue.